Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm finally here with some things I've been warming. I'm finally here to talk about them. So let's just dive into this basket. It's been a long time since I filmed this. I believe the last time I filmed this was before I went out of town, which was like mid-month. Maybe I haven't filmed this in like multiple weeks, and there's not that much in here. I went through like a little bit of a warming, burning home fragrance rut, if you will. I was just like feeling uninspired, I guess. The thought of changing wax was just like daunting. So I was like, you know what? I went through that, but I'm back feeling a little bit better. So let's talk about some things. So let's talk about some pods. I finished up Cotton Candy Tails here. And then I actually have Shamrock Splash going right now. I think I had pods in this. I think I had Luna pods in here, but I actually ended up moving my air purifier downstairs, one of my air purifiers, and I put Luna in it. And it's in the spare bedroom, and it is making that space smell great. So love that. Those are the only non-wax things I have. I do have a brick in here. I guess this had to have been a long time ago. I worked on Jade and Jasmine. I think I maybe did this in the bedroom. That's a total guess. It's had to have been a long time since I've used this. This was sent to the month a while ago, probably 2021. It's just like a lemon, fresh, almost a hint masculine scent. So it's pretty nice. It's just definitely one I don't like crave, I guess. I don't know. I've fallen more and more out of love with it. I feel like as time goes on, I feel like I really loved it when it came out, and I just feel less so in love with it in more recent times, I guess. I don't think I have these in any sort of order, but let me tell you what I'm warming right now, I guess, since it's on top. Graham Cracker Crunch. Kind of random for right now. I feel like we're in the middle of spring, but it has been very like rainy, cold, dreary-esque, and I was just craving this scent. So, ta-da, I popped it in and I have been loving it. It's probably on its third day, and I'm getting ready to probably switch it here, honestly, tonight. Probably after I film this video, but it is just like a peanut butter graham cracker. It is delicious. It sounds like it's so random, but it is so good. And the candle I paired it with, tasty. We'll get to that at the end. This is actually the scent of the month for May. So I think I'm going to post this on May 1st. So this will be available. And you guys, you want to try this. This is Blooming Marvelous. I'm going to have to pick up some more of this. I need to test it out more than the samples I made with it. Or I guess Corey made the samples. But it is like the most beautiful floral with, I feel like, not a hint of vanilla, but something sweet about it. Like it is like a beautiful floral. It's not headache inducing. Like it's just so pretty and feminine, I think. Like to me, I have like Bora Bora Blossom. Like these are the scents that are coming to my mind that are like florals I like. That, Sparkling Magnolia, like Summer Holiday. I feel like those types of scents are what comes to mind. And I feel like this is up there with Sparkling Magnolia for me in terms of like how much I actually enjoy it. It's just so pretty. It just like has all the best parts of floral. Like I'm not even that big of a floral fan personally, but it's so beautiful. I'm so curious to see what other people think of this one once it officially launches and people start getting their hands on it, because I think it's going to be wildly popular along with the warmer it's launching with, which is the Pink Retro Truck, which will not last long. I won't be surprised if it sells out within the first couple of days, because I do think it's going to be popular. Let's just stick with the floral theme, because that was majority of what I was going with, and then I had to switch over to the bakery because I was just like not feeling it anymore. Okay, so sticking with florals, I warmed peony petals, and I only warmed this in the bedroom, so I only did like a cube. I think I only did a cube. This floral is a lot heavier. It's like I'm assuming has peony petals. It's kind of reminds me almost of like a sweet pea from Bath and Body Works. Like it's kind of more on the intense side. It's still pretty. Like I still enjoy it, hence warming it. But it's really intense. Like I intentionally only put a cube of this in my bedroom and did not spread it throughout my entire house. So couple more florals. I warmed a Flower Child. I feel like this is what I kind of started with when I was kind of like, I'm ready for the florals. Let's pull them out. This one is just, once again, super pretty and feminine, but this one's almost like a little bit powdery. The only one of these that's probably going to be available that I'm even talking about is the scent of the month for May. But anyway, if you're like, have these in your stash and you wanted to pull them out, figured I'd mention them. Flower Child, definitely reminiscent. I don't know the exact perfume, but Victoria's Secret, like pink, one of those. It's like very similar to one of those scents for sure. Like definitely one I had in the past. Very girly, very feminine, definitely on the more powdery side. Used to have this in my club, so I have some bars of it. Took it out. Forever Yours. I believe I do have this one in my club still. This is another feminine floral type scent, but this one leans, to me personally, more along the lines of like Britney Spears Circus, which was like my scent growing up. Like in high school, Britney Spears Circus, say no more. Like honestly, I feel like I say this all the time. Part of me wants to just buy some. Like I'm sure I could find it somewhere on some type of website. I also don't like want fraud on my credit card. I'm not trying to get that sketchy about it, but I'd love to have some more of it. I'm sure I could find some. But this, it just like takes me back to the first time I smelled that perfume and I was like, I'm obsessed. And if you didn't wear Britney Spears Circus and you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, I'm so sorry. Because I freaking love it. And I feel like I smell so many things that remind me of it. And it's just so nostalgic for me. But this, to me personally, if I'm comparing the florals here, the Flower Child's very powdery. This one, the Peony Petals, is very like heady, like very, very intense floral. This one, to me, Forever Yours, is more along the lines of like a sparkling magnolia, where it's almost like the best parts of feminine and masculine combined together that work really well together. So it's not over the top. It's not overly sweet. It's not powdery to me personally. It's just like kind of sexy, but also like I wore this in high school. So like not like that, you know? It's just like a little bit fun. But I feel like it has an undertone of like sexiness, this bar specifically. Okay, moving on, sorry. Okay, more pink bars. I have Candy Orchard, which was the scent of the month for January, which should be now long gone at this point. But this one, it was like just too much. I don't know why, but I feel like whatever it was doing, I was not getting on with. It was just doing a little bit too much for me personally. So I probably have some more bars of this. Maybe I don't. Hopefully this was my last one because I'm just like I wasn't into it. Vanilla Waves, use some of this in the kitchen. I feel like I was in a weird little phase of like using some bakery things in the kitchen and doing bars everywhere else, but I feel like I've kind of morphed into like doing other bars in the bedroom and then my more like same scent bars all throughout my open concept, which would be my kitchen and living room. So this one I just did in the kitchen. It's nice. I did it to blend with some other bakery, I think I did, or something I did. But I feel like while I like this one, I actually ended up taking it out of the club, my Scentsy club. Because I was just like, is it my favorite vanilla? Like, I know it's discontinued. I know it's going to shock some people, but like something about it is just not my favorite vanilla. Like, it's not a true bakery. it's like a summertime vanilla. And I feel like that, would I pick it over something like Happy Birthday or Birthday Wishes? No. So yeah. I also did toasted caramel sugar. Trying to say all those words together. This one is just so sugary sweet in like the best way. It smells like on Cold right now, you just stuck your head in the sugar container. But when it warms up, it's like you're making baked goods. It's just like that warm, toasty sugar note. So yummy. So yummy. And then these are my last little stack of bars. So warmed some strawberry lemon cake. I was really in a strawberry pound cake moment. And I was hoping this was going to give me a little bit more of that. And it just doesn't. I do believe this is available right now, but I did take it out of my club anyway. And I just don't know that I'm going to get more of it. Like, if I got it in something like a whiff box, fine. It's not that I'm opposed to melting the scent, but I want it to be something that it's not. And I just need to like process that through my head. It's not strawberry pound cake. It's just not as like sweet. I think they nailed the cake, but they added lemon, and I want a different like strawberry component. So I don't know. It's good. Fine for bakery lovers. Like if you're craving bakery, I feel like it's a really nice this time of year bakery, but it's not the bakery I'm craving. So I warmed it because I was really wanting that, and it like totally fell flat. I was like, bummer. Worked on salted bergamot breeze. I think I had 4 cubes left, and I just used this up. This is just like a nice, I was going to say blue. It's like an oceanic, just like breezy ocean air type vibe. Really calming, really fresh. I mean, I would say I don't really lean into the fresh category generally. Like, I don't love those scents. They're nice to kind of just like clear out the house though. So this was a hit for that. Didn't leave it in overly long. Used up Clementine Blossom. This scent to me smells like orange Starburst, and I love that. So I wish I kept this in my club. Like, I couldn't justify it. It had to go. I'm really bad about wanting to keep all the things, and so I had to make some hard decisions recently, and this one at some point got removed from my club. But I love the scent of it. It smells like orange Starburst. I just love when it's going. But like, do you want your house to smell like orange Starburst? Like, this is the thing I go back and forth on. I'm like, oh, I love these scents. And I'm like, but like in my head, do I love them, or do I love how they smell in my house? Like, I need to be realistic. So anyway, this is one I love how it smells in my house, and I'm obsessed with it. And it's available in all the things right now, Starburst Sky. So I just was totally craving this. I've definitely gone through and I've been trying to lean into what I feel like warming a lot more than I have in the past. So in the past, I was like very strict about things like, oh, this is old, I need to warm it, etc. I've really, as I feel like I can tell from this pile, been trying to lean into things. So one day I was like, I really want to warm Starburst Sky. I'm going to do it. I really want to warm Graham Cracker Crunch. I'm going to do it. I want strawberry pound cake. I'm going to go after that. Like, I've really been trying to lean into those things because like I have this huge collection. Why am I not using the things I want to use? Like, why am I forcing myself to use like things I feel like I should be using, but not necessarily enjoying? So I just totally one day, I mean, for quite a while, I've been like, okay, I'm really craving this, but I was kind of waiting for a little bit of like a nicer weather spell. And so I think one day I just broke down and did it. I was like, nope, it's time. I will say this bar is like really yellow, which is kind of funny, but this is from last April is when I received it. So this reminds me very similarly of like a Baccarat Rouge 540. Like it definitely reminds me of the Ariana Grande Cloud, something along those lines. I do believe when Mr. Conk's mom hauled this, she said it reminded her of more like Vanilla Woods from Seven Virtues. And I don't get that. At first I was like, do I? But to me, Vanilla Woods has like a very distinct would know. Like something that alters the vanilla in a very different way. And to me, this more so reminds me of like a Ariana Grande Cloud or Baccarat Rouge, like etc. All those things, all the dupes, you know. But this is now in body care. It's now like for a limited time in laundry, which you know I'm going to be ordering. I haven't ordered a place, so I have it in my cart. I just am totally obsessed with this scent. As soon as I get wind of it going away, I'm assuming at catalog change, immediate club. Like 100% immediate club. It's been in my club since the day it launched, and I can't believe they brought it back and in all the things. Nonetheless, do not sleep on this scent. Like, do not let it go away in future years because we did not show it enough support. Please, please appreciate Starburst Sky. Like, if you're into those types of scents, you will love that. So let me go through some of my candles, and I don't feel like it's going to be hard to tell what I warmed with each candle because, or like what candle I burned with what scents, because they very much align. And let's just start with the Bath & Body Works. Okay, I'm a little flustered. I'm a little rusty, if you will. Okay, strawberry pound cake. We already had this conversation. I don't know why I felt the need to pull out this single wick, but I found it hiding in my office behind a stack of things because I don't know how to clean. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Why is this just like sitting lonely behind a stack of things and I'm not using it? So this was in my strawberry pound cake phase, and so I was like, I'm gonna burn it. I burned it in my open concept, which is a terrible mistake because I could hardly smell it, and it's such a good scent. So going forward, I just realized I have another single wick in my bathroom I totally didn't grab, but it's in the Stars, and I've been kind of using it sometimes, not probably as much as I should be, but anyway, this will also be getting used in the bathroom or maybe in the bedroom, maybe here in my office. Definitely not in the open concept. It is not strong enough for that. Okay, also for the first time ever, burned banana butt cake. Banana bunt cake. That sounded so weird the first time I said it. This lid though, who is she? Why is she doing that? This is from Candle Day 2022, I'm assuming, based on the bottom. Which is like not that long ago. And what is this? Why does it look like that? Anyway, banana butt cake. I had like the lowest expectations for this. And honestly, sweet banana, toasted walnut, fresh cinnamon. I felt like on cold I got so much more banana, but when I warmed graham cracker crunch, so this was just last night. The first day, I don't think I did anything with it. Last night, I was like, ooh, I've been trying to be really good about like lighting a candle after dinner because it just like ambiance kind of gets like the dinner smell out, you know, the whole bit. So I've been trying to be better about that. And so last night I was like, what could I pair with graham cracker crunch? Like either something super bakery or like, I didn't really know what to do. And I was like, banana bun cake. Like it'd be like banana peanut butter. Like I feel like those things kind of go together. That in my head, that's what I was thinking. And the way this transformed once I lit it, it smells beautiful. I don't even really get the banana. It's kind of just like cinnamon cake. And it was throwing so well. The banana is so faint. Like I barely get the banana, but the way it smelled and also in combination with that wax, I'm obsessed. So that was so good. But also I'm going to take out the graham cracker crunch. I'm just going to put this back. Like I'm going to put all these candles back, obviously, and pull for what I'm burning, but I would love to burn this with something else. I just don't know if I want to like do another bakery scent. I'm feeling kind of in the mood for spring. So I don't know. Okay, I also have in here sprinkled birthday cake, and I feel like I've used this one a little bit. I mean, I've only burned the other one once, so I've used this one a little bit more. I've definitely done it a couple times. This one, it's just birthday cake. It's vanilla. So rainbow sprinkles with vanilla frosting fluffy cake. It just smells like what it's called. I just love the packaging though. I love the color. I love the packaging. Pink is my color. This one I feel like I was just doing as like a supplemental, like bakery goes with anything type scent. So I don't really feel like I could call out one of these scents specifically I was using it with, because I would just do it multiple times, like when I feel like I couldn't do anything else. So, but I could have done this with the graham cracker crunch, but I was feeling like getting a little wild, and I did the banana bun cake. This one will be no shocker. This is Springtime in Paris, and I also feel like I have worked on this one a little bit more. Do you feel like this container looks weird? Does this not round on this side? Like, the shape, how can I give you the best like, the shape's a little bit off, I feel like. It's like a little bit flat right here. A little bit. Something's not right here. I just can't get that out of my head. But anyway, Springtime in Paris. This is Soft Peach, Lotus Blossom, Fresh Bergamot. This is just like a floral. So you already know I was pairing it with all the florals. So this was a really fun one and very like appropriate for right now. And as soon as I picked this back up to film this video, I was like, I should pop in a floral. So once again, trying to lean into kind of those like, what am I feeling like today? So probably gonna take out the graham cracker crunch and pop in some kind of floral. We'll see what I have going like in my melting basket stash, or I'll pick something else out because I have plenty of bars to choose from, but I might keep working on this. It's definitely a little bit of a stronger floral, but I feel like I just light it for a couple hours and very good about getting scent out of the area because it is very strong. This one, Coffee Shop from Country Candle, and this is in the paraffin wax still. This is like my weekend morning coffee cozy vibe candle, because I probably wouldn't be burning this in the evening. It just wouldn't feel right. But it's just like you burn it and it smells like a cozy coffee shop. After about 3 hours, it starts to get a little bit too overpowering. Honestly, maybe at about 2.5, and I can tolerate it about the 3, and then I'll put it out. But I feel like personally, I'm gonna like put this away for a while. I feel like it's getting a little bit too warm for this scent. Like, I'm not quite vibing with it. The last time I did it, I'm like, I think I need to put this down for a minute. Like, I was working on it any day I was at home in the mornings, and it just a bit too much right now. So I have I can do bakery in the morning now. Like, even this would be fun in the morning. Just, I want to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to set the coffee shop aside. I'm sure this fall I will pull it back out, or if I have the urge to, I'll just pull it back out. But right now, it needs a break. And then last candle I worked on, this is from Cringle, and this will be no surprise what I used it with. This is Mon Amour, which is very similar to Starburst Sky. So if you are looking for a very similar product, very similar scent, if you will, to me, these are very similar. I think Mon Amour is a little bit sweeter, honestly. Like, to me, it has a little bit more vanilla or something, but they're very similar. This is just in the 2-wick soy format, so I don't feel like it's quite as strong as like a 3-wick would be, etc. So depending on how strong you want this, maybe take that into consideration. But I am obsessed with these 2-wicks. I just love like the style of the jar, how clean they burn, that whole jazz. But they definitely aren't quite as strong in projection. So like, this is something I would do either in my office or like in the kitchen with expectation that it wouldn't throw very far. But because I was doing Starburst Sky and I was just feeling that urge, I pulled this bad boy out. So I have at least 2 of these because I'm looking at the other one. It's sitting on my candle shelf. But I figured, why not try to work on this a little bit? Like, I clearly have only used it a couple times, as you can tell. So that was a fun little addition into the candles I was working on. So that's everything I have for what I have been warming and burning. Like I said, I've been feeling pretty good as of late, just like grabbing for what I want and running with it. So yeah, that's what I have going. Let me know what you guys are working on down below, or if you have any scent suggestions for this time of year. I feel like we're in a very rainy season right now, But I know as soon as we get over that hump, it's going to be like sunny and 80. I'm going to be like, where's the coconut and the fruit? But I'm probably going to try and hold off to like switch out my candles into my spring stuff until like Memorial Day-ish. That's my hope currently. We'll see how that I get on with that. But anyway, that's my current plan. What about you guys? Have you already moved on? You're like summer all the way. I feel like school's not out yet, but it's only a couple weeks away. So yeah, anyway, gonna end the rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll leave all my information down below if you want to check it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.